Uh, Happy Saturday. I'm actually on the street, and I am actually starting this thing early because of what I actually have on my chest. So it's been a beautiful journey for me the last couple of days. I took a day off yesterday from my marathon running, so today should be about marathon maybe number 70. So I just wanted to run 100 marathons, just for the fun of it, and really just push my own body. It doesn't have a pace. I literally just lean forward. I don't do a lot of pushing hard. That way I can actually get up the next morning and do it over and over again. That's my car. Truly amazed about what I've actually discovered about my home, my body. I'm truly amazed about what I've discovered. So, and that's one of the reasons why I sort of just been getting up and just sharing with everybody, because we look for this thing called the divine happiness, and for some reason we always sort of think that it is actually beyond us. We think that whatever it is that made us is like many miles away and we cannot reach it. But for me, that's not the case anymore, because I begin to realize now that all the happiness that I desire actually comes from within me. It took a while to actually realize that all that thing that I'm actually looking for is actually inside of me. And now I realize that all these years, instead of me looking for the Ade dream, I have been seeking the American dream and the British dream, the English, all those type of dreams. But in reality, that dream that made me is actually inside of me. So yes, another 26 miles today. I'm actually on the street right now. I like different scenarios. Just capturing different neighborhoods. Whatever just caught my eye. So I picked the time that I start this thing based on my psychological, what I call manifestation. And what I do to start these days is I do a lot of push-ups, and the type of yoga that I do is becoming very slowish in a form to I really breathe into my body and put that strength and all that energy into my spine. So I said I'm going to open up my spine, so which is really amazing. And it took me years to even learn how to breathe into the body. So for the past 6 years now, I have practiced yoga 365 days, every single day. I never get up without practicing, stretching, or meditating. It is absolutely a language that I do not understand, to actually wake up, not stretch your body, or sit still. I do not understand it. Even when the body is in discomfort of its own, I still make that effort to sit. And I begin to realize that a lot of things about meditation that most do not realize, I call it making an effort. The road is still beautiful and clear. Because when you make an effort to meditate every single day, after 90 days, your brain will begin to teach you how to breathe, what you need to do. So pretty much you have to experiment with different techniques of your own. I think because we hear so much about going in the zone and shutting everything out, a lot of times those things are easier said than done. To actually go in the zone, do all those things. The thing about it is it takes years of practice, because our brain is a God in his own, at his highest manifestation. When we lie to it or not tell it the truth, it doesn't function for us, it just waits. But with everyday practice, and I mean every single day practice by yourself, you begin to understand your own intellectual divine. There is no intellectual divine that is not within you. It doesn't matter what it is, that intellectual being is you. And I was sort of thinking about something this morning when I was actually meditating. I begin to think that it is so funny how, even though we believe in this energy or whatever we want to call it, we also don't believe at the same time. We also don't believe that our body is capable of doing things, because for some reason we go into the what I call the daisy stage. It's almost like, no, that can't be possible. But the truth is, it is possible. I have been really amazed the last couple of years, even of my own thinking, because I have to now, I have to fight with my old habits. Now my old habit is asking me, why am I not worried? Which to the senses doesn't make sense. Before, it's just normal when anything goes wrong, because we haven't built that sense of trust, faith, whatever you want to call it, God, energy. We worry about little things and we don't even realize it. So for me now, the brain is asking me if there's something wrong with it. Why am I not worried? But the thing is, once you realize your own abundance, the outside world cannot give you the abundance that you deserve. The only person that can actually give you the abundance that you deserve, it is self. The birds are crying. And I've got that incline that I'm actually climbing on this morning. So this running, or whatever I'm calling it, between the yoga and the meditation, it is a 10-hour day. As you can see, and that's why I like to start my day around that 3 a.m., 2 o'clock, because it's a 10-hour day. I have been asked many questions about how do you find time to walk and all this, and I truly understand that question, but I also know that once you begin to follow your own path, everything that you do is a job. It doesn't matter what it is. I think as human beings, I like the noises of the car. That's how I'm actually out this morning. Just enjoying that view on different areas. The truth about it is, as human beings, we're very judgmental, because it doesn't matter what you do, you still have to use your senses whether you like it or not. Even when you sit around not doing anything, you have to use your senses so that you can sit around and not do anything. So the only way you could escape not having a job is when you actually get out of this body. So when you really think about it, the only you don't have a job syndrome that many talked about is from the dollar sign, because we've created this delusion that when you have the dollar sign on you, everything is okay. You find peace. And what that has done to our society is it has crumbled us a lot. So saying someone is jobless, it just doesn't make sense to me anymore. Because it doesn't matter what you do, you have to use your senses to do it. If you want to stay home and drink all day long, you have to use your senses to drink. You have to think about it. You have to use certain part of your body. You have to lift up the drink, put it in your mouth. So everything you do is a job, it's creativity. Whether that thing is what we call good or bad for you, there's still a creative sense in our actions. I love that pretty sky right there. I think the sun is rising. The sun is actually rising. I just love it. So I got to do a bit of sun gazing. Beautiful, beautiful day. And that is what's on my mind today. Beautiful day. Happy Saturday. I truly am grateful for another beautiful day. Being part of this universe. Being part of the breathing being. I am actually reading a very, very heavy book at the moment, as I just cannot stop smiling. I am full of life. And I am just one with all the beauty that it produces. So today I'm going to do another, what I call easy 26 miles meditative jog. I always give thanks to the divine feminine energy in me. Every time I think about childbearing, I know I can push my body further. So a lot of people, what motivates you is different. But for me, the divine energy, the childbearing, how a woman can actually create life really spoke to me. It is the most powerful thing that I've ever seen in my whole entire life. It has made me push my body more than I realized. And the more oxygen, the more you push your body, you worry less about things. You get rid of fear. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, because just to be so happy in any situation takes a lot of hard work. So today, I'm saying there is no such thing as somebody being jobless. Every single one of your actions, you have to use your senses to do it. Every single one of your actions, whether it's good or bad, you have to be creative in order to carry that action out. It doesn't matter what it is. And you can actually look at it, because the only reason why we think that way is because we've labeled it good and bad. But it's all energy. There is not a thing on this planet that you do that doesn't require creativity. Ooh, I love this. Even to steal requires creativity, because you got to plan how you're going to get away. So everything that you do involves creativity. And that's why most of the time, the things that we do, we are aware of it, but we just fail to give it attention. So yes, let me continue this meditative jog this morning. Happy Saturday. Loving life. Breathing that energy in. Collective consciousness. I truly believe love is the only thing that can heal the whole human race. We have nothing but love. It doesn't matter how angry you get, you have to love, because it doesn't matter who you are, you have somebody that you actually care for. So it really, as I begin to think, I was like, oh, it's so funny. Even a man or a woman that is very stereotypical has somebody that they love. So maybe our being is all part of love. So happy Saturday. I gotta get this 26 mile in real quick. It's very easy, very simple. I'm just gonna stroll, that's what I'm gonna do today. And I'm saying, one love, I love you. Keep your head up. Always remember, whatever it is that creates you, that we're looking for, is right there in what I call the obligato. And I'm gonna say, happy Saturday, one love.